Now, she asks him about Pete Hegseth being confirmed for Secretary of Defense, and JD says, before you start attacking our guy, let's do a quick recap of how terrible the Biden's military was. Watch.
We need a big change. Now, admittedly, there are people who don't like that big change, but it is necessary, and it's explicitly what Donald J. Trump ran on, and I think part of the reason why the American people elected him their 47th president.
So the main objective is changing all of that? That it's going to be Pete Hegseth alone?
I'd say the main problem the main thing that we want Pete Hegseth to do is to fix the problems at the Department of Defense. And unfortunately, there are many. We've gotten into way too many wars that we don't have a plan for winning. We've gotten into way too many misadventures that we shouldn't have got into in the very first place. And our procurement process, Margaret, is incredibly broken. We're
Those
in
are
an era.
policy decisions.
Well, of course, they're policy decisions, but they're also logistical and implementation decisions. If you look at where we are with the rise of artificial intelligence, with the rise of drone technology and drone warfare, we have to really, top to bottom, change the way that we fund the procurement of weapons, the way that we arm our troops. This is a major period of disruption, and we think Pete Hegseth is the guy to lead the job. Now, there's another element to this, Margaret, too, which is we believe that military morale, at least until the election of President Trump, was historically low. You had the Army missing recruitment goals by tens of thousands of soldiers, and already recruitment is starting to pick up because Pete Hegseth is fundamentally a warfighter's leader at the Department of Defense. He is a guy who sees not through the perspective of the generals or the bureaucrats, he looks at things through the perspective of the men and women that we send off to fight in our wars.
Democrats seem to not understand. The point of the U.S. military is to be so big, so bad, so scary that wars don't break out under our watch. That's how you can judge the effectiveness of our military, is by how many wars don't start. So while Biden's guy, the establishment pick, highly decorated pick that everybody on the left seems to love, got us into 2 new wars, we can't win any war games, we're failing all of our audits. Why are people casting blame at Pete Hegseth? How many new wars have started since he's been appointed? How are they mad at a guy whose mission is to make the military more efficient and more lethal, to better prepare the United States military to maintain world peace and protect the values that America holds dear? The point of a leader is to instill a culture and a vision within the organization. No leader of any big organization is involved with the daily tasks. And it's even more so that way in something like the Department of Defense, which is huge. His job is to put a team around him who will execute on his vision and instill that culture at every level in the military. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below. Did JD Vance absolutely destroy this reporter or what? If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on those notification bells so you guys never miss a video. And I will see you in the next one.